What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I'm probably the only one that hasn't talked about this picture or this information, and we're gonna get into this in a little bit. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Now, we understand how many shares are out there now. 501 million. That's how much is out there. And then you understand how many shorts that are actually out there. From what we understand, it's 102 million shorted shares that's out there. And I don't know how that's adjusted as of now, but 100 million short shares. We look at all the other numbers, the amount that's owned by retailers, 492 million. It's crazy. So we own a very large portion of this overall share count. Majority holders and insiders, 115 million. Short interest, which I just covered, 100 million. Insiders, 165 million. So total is 872 million, which is 174% of the total shares that's out there, right? That's crazy. That's showing us that we own the float, and we hear this all the time, that we own the float. We do. We are controlling the overall situation, no matter how many shares that they have left to trade with or, cover anything with. They physically cannot cover. Right? And that makes it difficult for them. Yes, we want them to be able to cover, but we want them to pay high prices for covering those shares. If they physically have to cover, we need to say, hey, you know what? You're going to pay $1,000 for this. You're going to pay $2,000 for this. This is what we need to do. We need to feed them breadcrumbs. Just a couple of little breadcrumbs that are going down there. Instead of the whole loaf of bread, no. They're not going to be able to get that. They're getting breadcrumbs and they're paying for a whole loaf of bread. This is what they need to understand, is that we control the situation. And, no way is anything that I'm saying financial advice. This is merely just my opinion. I'm a person on YouTube. And we understand that this is big news, but the market wasn't really doing anything based on that huge news that we've seen. There's a lot of people that are still looking to buy, but there was a bunch of fear today. A ton of fear. The hedge funds decided they wanted to continue to naked short. Why is there no regulation of what's going on with hedge funds? I don't know. They state that they're always putting something out there. There's nothing that they're creating. If they're all in cahoots, then what are we going to do about it? We continue to hold. So if we're holding 492 million shares, then they have little room for error. They have basically no room for error, and if they were smart, which, they're not smart because they're little too late. If they were smart, they would have stopped this way back when. But they're not smart. They let it get to a situation where it gets out of hand, and you start looking at other situations, and people keep on bringing up stuff like, oh, well, what if banks, bail them out with more money? I mean, yeah, okay, they can do that, right? But then the banks fail, and then we're in this whole 2008 situation yet again. We don't want a repeat of 2008, 2009. We don't want a repeat of that, right? We don't want to see, stock market, completely crash. We love the stock market. As people that invest, we love the stock market. We don't like these hedge funds that attack businesses and try and drive them out of business. We don't want another Toys R Us, to go out of business. Something that was a big part of my childhood taken away from me. Blockbuster. I loved movies. As a kid, loved movies. As an adult, love movies. If they take away AMC from me, I'm going to be completely upset, and I'm not going to let them do it. That's me. That's just me. And maybe it's you as well, but I'm not going to let them do it. That's something that Erica and I have built our marriage relationship all around, is the thought to go out and watch other stories together. And they're trying to take that away from us. It's just ridiculous. So I'm not going to let them do it. I'm sure you're not going to let them do it. We're all going to capture our gains, and we're going to save a business. We're going to save two businesses or multiple businesses. We're worried about one right now, or two. We're going to save multiple businesses, that we care about. So again, this is the plan, is to feed them breadcrumbs. We own the float. So on the way up, as we're continuing to hold, just know that this is a form of positivity. So, you don't need to take this day that's been a down day as something completely negative, because it wasn't. It wasn't negative. Yes, you had a price that went down and people ended up losing unrealized, losses, right? It's not realized losses. It's not a loss until you actually sell the position. So just wait it out. Again, this is not financial advice. This is merely my opinion. But if we wait it out, it's going to be something way bigger than we ever thought. It's going to be something that explodes. And I don't know how the different brokerage accounts are going to take this. I don't know how Robinhood's going to take this. I don't know how Weeble's going to take this, or Fidelity, or TD Ameritrade. If we're going to be able to sell our positions at the time we want to sell them, if they're going to stop trading, I don't know what they're going to do, right? But just know that, we're saving AMC. We're going to do as much as we can, to save AMC, to save GME, to save all of these positions, capture, our money, and basically let the hedge funds understand that they don't control everything. They're not smart. They're the ones that's dumb. Their stubbornness made them dumb. Their stubbornness made them, I guess, a little bit greedy, basically saying that, oh, you know what? I'm the best one. I'm going to make so much money from this because this is the plan. We've done it time and time again. Well, things have changed. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing you've seen in the past where you can, just bankrupt businesses. We're not going to let you do that and gain a ton of money out of it by doing that. So I think we're in a good situation. We're holding strong. We're ready to go, ready to see this take off to the moon. So if you're with me here, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos just like this when I stream every single morning, if you guys are interested in that. And I have a big community of people, that are members, and they continue to be involved in the chat. If you guys want to become a member, the link is in the description. It's the first link in the description. Also, join the Discord group. There's a lot of educated people over there that know their stuff, and also some really good DD as well. So this is just one big piece in the pie, one big catalyst that should have been a launching point today, but wasn't, because they decided they wanted to do as much as they can in order to bring this price down. We know that people aren't really selling. We know that we're not really selling. You probably have a couple, shares here and there, but are you selling, millions of shares? No, you're not. So again, breadcrumbs. They're just getting little bits and pieces, little bites, little nibbles, and they're going to pay for a full loaf of bread. Hell, they'll probably pay for the whole store. But anyways, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys for listening to me and my little rant here. But hopefully you are, proud to be an ape. You're proud to be a part of this community, and we can continue to grow this thing. But make sure you guys hit that like button again, and I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.